Northeast Atlanta, Georgia. Rocking to an international vibes of music and every genre. It's Rhythm ATL.
Craving the real taste of Jamaica? Look no further than Juicy Patties of Lauderdale Lakes. Come on down to 4209 North State Road 7 and grab your favorite patties, beef, chicken, veggie, and more. Whether you're a longtime fan or trying us for the first time, we've got that authentic island flavor you love. Stop by today. Grab a quick 6 or a dozen. Juicy Patties, your go-to spot for delicious, freshly baked patties right here in Lauderdale Lakes. Juicy Patties of Lauderdale Lakes, independently owned and operated by Moran K Market LLC. Juicy Patties, serious Jamaican food.
Now, back to the music.
It's the Fire Squad DJs in the mix on Listen to Us Radio.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
All of me sexy body girl, them try walk out. Other people business girl, you not chat bout. From you know your body good and you not catch bout. Walk over Philos girl and show them say your body real. Girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Your boy, girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Girl, don't forget right next to you. Girl, your body good, your body good, your body good. So no man can come talk about your body no ready. You look good in the day, in the dark. When you walk, head a turn your left, man and girl a talk. Hey! When you're brought out, in your tights, it a squeeze up, but a man a bright. Most if you don't know them, you never invite. Cause him up to something, but that something they lock off. Girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Your boy, girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Girl, don't forget right next to you. You have it mentally, but you have it both mentally, physically. So automatically you a flap them.
Check, DJ, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Alright, I hear you too. Cool.
Cause your thing up there, and it turn up, yeah. Girl, you have it all and it a show. Girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Your boy, girl with a body that you know where you are put man. True, have man all night sit them up and I think about you. Girl, don't forget right next to you. Girl, you're born with a whole heap of sexy. And you muscle up in your shots. When you wind up your body, man, not toxic. And when you bubble, show me that something that you give me chance. How when me do you, how when me do you, how when me do you, make you a big one, so. How when me do you, how when me do you, make you a do the things that with them can't do. Girl, with a body that you know where you are.
We got a whole lot of Chico, a whole lot of songs of Chico. Some of them we can't even play on the radio, but yes, it's that time, y'all. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
It's fire. Yes, man, we got Chico live and in living colors. Who's here with me? Who's here? Yeah, I hear the DJ. Yeah, I hear him. He's live. He's live. Like I said, tell. Yes. You can see him on YouTube right now. You know, you can also interact with the DJ right straight on YouTube. So go over to YouTube. You'll see us chatting. Yes, man. So Chico, official, welcome to Listen to Us Radio. You know.
Blessings, man. Blessings.
Yeah, man. I'm glad the man could have take some time out and come chat to her on the Fire Friday. You know what I say?
Yeah, for real. You know, say, I know people want to interview somebody and I say, boy, I break it until me job the EP. Because I have an EP come out soon, you know, so you kind of...
We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. But you want to know first... what can we talk about and what we can't talk about?
You can talk about anything from us.
All right, cool. But we're not going to keep it too personal. We're not going to go too personal. You know, because it's about the music and Chico's been in the business for so long. Chico's been in the business. How long you been in the business?
Well, I'm stopping counting up.
Man,
Them come up, stress out. Yeah, I already know that man. No, me like more than 20 years though.
yeah, man, a veteran, man, a legend in it. I try find a few of your songs. I mean, I want to play nothing where objectionable upon it. Let me see if that one here, this that one here will work. That one here relatively new.
I miss a bungs a girl, I miss a girl you have clothes. I will tell them say walk up in a video and pose. I miss a good old do it and big tune like those. A girl, not like a girl and you're faking up your nose. Because no need no filter girl, you wake up like this. It's pretty natural, no need no makeup artist. You get it from your mama and the party about this. So rock out, cock out, skin out.
Big up the real dolly body. Every girl nowadays want be somebody. Whether them broke or them have money. You're pretty from birth, girl, you filter free. Big up the real dolly body. Every girl nowadays want be somebody. Whether them broke or them have money.
Dolly body. And that the woman them a say them a dolly and them a dolly body and them one dolly body.
Yeah.
But Chico, we don't usually hear a Jamaican with a name like Chico. Tell me where that name that come from.
Alright, so kind of a long story, but never started. Alright, so I grew up in the Waterhouse, Kingston, right? Move on the all over the place, Spanish Town, Portmore. But when I get back to Waterhouse, where I was originally from, man up on the corners, Patrick. No, I go work in the garrison, that's something to garrison. So them come up with a name, say, them give me an end name, and it was big up that too.
Yeah.
Mama, Patrick name, my boy say, Pachico. Pachico name, I say, alright then, cool. Everybody says I come up Pachico. Then after a boy just stop from Pachico to Chico. So basically it was birth from where I was from.
Pachico transition to Chico.
And them look small and them, you don't know. In a film, I think we look like whatever them is. Them make me like a Spanish or something.
Yeah, cause it's more like Pachito would be small, but I guess in Jamaican terms, them just say Pachico and just let it be that.
Yeah.
Is music is always something you wanted to do?
No, originally back in high school, the aim was to go finish school and go college and major in accounting because I love accounting, but in high school while we were in high school, I went to high school with Mr. D, so I love the DJ thing. After we leave high school, I'll break session whenever really attend no school. And that was a time when the love for music come back in high school. We used to meet the decks. Lunchtime we used to gather around and after canteen and everybody DJ and showcase them talent. So after high school, there was a break. So we started hit the road and that was it. We went to the studio and we started looking at the artists and I say, yo, Jano, them artists don't grow up and I listen and I see them, and it grew from there where we start hitting the studio every day. People start getting familiar with it. It took a while, because after that, it never really worked out. Like, I did it for like 2 to 3 years and it never worked out. I'm going to leave, I'm going to go work, I'm going to look for a job. And, I went back to school. And then after I went back to school, I did like a year and a half in Exeter Community College. And after that, I went back to the studio for a little, but it now work out because hungry days are rough. So, it now work out. It never that add up. So we say, all right, what? My family then come together and say, we need to get a job and get a job as an accounting clerk and work for like maybe a year or so and think the pay never right either and it bother me. And I feel like I miss up on my real love. Because I don't get a taste of going to the studio and hanging out and things. So I say, what? come like this, I kill my dream, you know. I mean, I ask a bigger pay, and I mean, because I deliver Portmore at the time, and I say, "Alright, you know what? That job you're not gonna work, you know, because I'm gonna need money for back and forth, and then lunch, and it just not work out. I'm say, all right, then, since the man say, nah, give me no raise up pay, you know what I mean? I just go on with some foolish and then fire me.
Oh,
Let's go on with some foolish and then fire me. I'm just like, all right, you know, this is my moment again. I'm gonna sit in the studio, link up with Mr. G, and them time that we'd have touch Main Street at the time. And it would take a while, it's not easy, you know what I mean?
because you
Sometimes I
know
feel like
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
amnesia. Huh?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Anything good, you know, you have to
Not come
if you
easy.
want, you know, you have to run.
Some sweat, yeah, some sweat
Yeah.
at free night. Definitely. So that was when, you know, the birth of Chico actually start, you know, and then after I did the first song, everybody wonder, what am I gonna name me? Because Chico was just my street name. I mean, I said, why not just use Chico? And that was it, you know what I mean? We start, but the first song I did was the first song I did actually it wasn't Stamina Body, it was a song I did for Chris Murdick, who play with I think he play with Ziggy them or something. I did a song, a cover version from Die Without You, and then I did a next song for Carly. Big up to Paul Elliott, you know, Paul Elliott took me to the studio next door, Carly, because he label on I record a song on the Sea of Love, named Oh Why, Oh Why, Oh Why, Oh Why, Oh Why. And that was the first song I actually heard on the radio, but the first song I did was with Chris Murdoch. You know what I mean? I never hear it, but I was playing it, yeah, that's further said go. Then after that, you know, we record from Main Street, Richard Brownie, the first track, Stamina Body, and the Gypsy Rhythm with Red Rat and Degree and all of the people from Main Street. And then the rest was history. Recorded for Pentos, Met Knives, and then it started there. That was when it started.
And yeah, you did
Yeah.
a lot of collabs with
Mr. G,
who?
Mr. G, Alaziad, Frisco Kid, Sean Paul, Red Rat, um, Degree. But
Yeah.
me feel like I do a lot of collabs. Some of them I didn't remember. Yeah, Archive. Yeah, man, I do whole heap of them. And then I did this song with this guy from France. Again now.
The one wait,
Lexus. Go
the one
ahead.
of Patson, William Patson, is that the one? Pat
Patton. Lord
Patson.
Patterson. Lord Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
that
signed
one.
to I did that song with him in 2005. It was with Universal Record in France. And
Oh wow.
Bala's production came to me with a track, and you know we did it, and it went it number one in like five. I don't know what you call those places in France, but they're like cities in France. It was like five radio station in France. So south of France, East France, Paris, you
Mm,
name it. It was like
yeah.
on five radio station. It was a hit. Pretty much.
So you remember the first studio you went to go Vice?
The first studio. All right. So the first studio we got was Chris Murdoch studio in UNDN. That was the first studio I actually recorded a song. Yeah, that was the first. And when I did the song, the Die Without You, I did that song on a reggae rhythm when I was like I think I was like 20, no 19 at that time. Yeah.
I would have think you would have gone to like a Jammies, a Studio Mix, one of those guys from down a Waterhouse there. So
Yeah, man, but what did that? All right, listen. A jam is at the first studio I think I go. Well, actually see all the big artists them. That was the first studio we actually go. We used to be down there like every day. And but you know, it's a busy studio and it
yeah,
rough.
yeah,
Me the
yeah,
too soft at the moment. Me never ready for that. You know what I mean? I was from the outside looking in at that time. You know what I mean? Because Elephant Man, everybody, rest in peace, Determined. That's
yeah.
where I met Determined. Everybody, rest in peace, Boom Dynamite. That is where I met him. Everybody you can think about. Luki D, Nitty Kochi, the whole Scare Them crew, Bounty Killer. Beenie Man, you name it. Everybody, that's where I met everybody.
Yeah.
You
Everybody
know what I mean?
go to
Everybody
Jammies.
used to come at us studio there. Yes, so that is where I met everything, and then that was where the love I got the love from music because I actually was around the artist them and I say, yo, say this seems like a good thing and I love singing. I never really believe in myself that time. I really goofy actually. I say, yo, Chico, come sing, man, because you can't sing. I used to sing more like soul song. You know what I mean? I remember one time, um, Mr. G bring me around by Stone Love. At the time, Stone Love Weepo was recording by Jack Scarpia Studio and introduced me to Stone Love and Weepo said, sing a song for me. I'm gonna start singing and Weepo I say, yo brother, foreign if go with them something and I gotta work out at Jamaica. I say, really brother, mash up my little ego and I say, all right, no problem. And that was when I start thinking of myself and I said, what me I gonna do? I want to go Main Street now, man. Take a piece of Degree, because Degree was my favorite artist at that time. You know what
Oh.
I mean? And even now, so I take piece of film style and even Hawkeye and make Chico. Yeah,
Oh.
man.
Okay. Cool, cool. So you talk about your EP earlier. So is this like the first time you've done an EP or you've done an album before or what?
I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with them. Never do an EP album before. Cause my time when I followed up I kind of get stuck in my career somewhere where I get signed to Dave Kelly Madhouse and that wasn't their mission. They were already working on Sham and we just get caught up in that, and my career get put on pause. And I think that is where the disconnect with people for me went because I stopped record, period. I was
Oh.
only recording for two people at the time. Aside from Dave Kelly, it was Tony Kelly and Shams Richard Brownie. And
Oh.
I think songs wasn't coming out that much of people maybe think say, oh Chico, flop or I'm not sing nothing. And that was when the disconnect um for me. That was the disconnect for me. So um in 2002, after I was signed to Dave Kelly, I was in Germany and Chris from Green Sleeve came to me after I did a performance at Summer Jam. Not Summer Jam, German Splash. And he was like, Chico, man, we're so disappointed, man. We had so many plans for you to do an album and you were the next in line and blah 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 and you know what I mean, but you're signed to Dave Kelly and they don't do they don't collaborate because they do like distribution for themselves and everything. So that was where my career get messed up because I didn't get to do that album that was supposed to put Chico on the forefront to make the massive get a solid like growth from Chico was starting till at that time. So it just never worked.
It was
Yeah,
supposed to expose Chico to the
Chico.
masses, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
never got out there for people to know who Chico really is.
Exactly. And I wasn't one of them person who doing videos. So nobody never really people that hear the songs them never really know who Chico was. They must mix me up
Oh.
with other artists who might sound similar like you know what I mean. So that was where the disconnect it was. And in 2000 when I think it was four, I think that's when I four. Yeah, 2004 was when I did my first video. Yeah, that was when I did my first video. I appeared in other videos, but that was my first video.
What
So
was that?
people
What was
never
that?
really know what I look like. Only
What
people
was
in a
that?
Kingston and
What was
all
that
right.
video?
The song I did was when I recorded for Lenky and the rhythm was Sean Paul sing, but I do world turn and I spine burn and I know the masterpiece rhythm. I did a video for the Hey You Sexy Thing. That video and the next song I did for Dave Kelly. Sponge for that girl, are you the pig? So I did like a medley video for that. And that was the first video I did.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So talk to us about this new EP that you are unleashing on the world.
All right. So like a year, a month ago, I was sitting down and running through my computer and looking how many songs I record for so many people. And nobody know them. Cause on a daily people ask, Chico, you don't sing, we not hear nothing. Like and like most of the artists them at the same thing, we keep recording, but the reach to the massive is not there anymore. So people might think we're not sing. But yeah, when I was looking to my old computer and I see how much songs me have, I say, you know what, I gotta do something, And I came up with the idea that I will do like a EP and continue the EPs. Because, for me, I'm not add, so nobody not gonna do an album with me. So me take it up in my hands and say, all right, I'm gonna do an EP. So the EP now is called Wild Card, and the story behind it is that, I'm choosing myself as a wild card. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I did have way more to go. I'm never get a chance. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? 'Cause
yeah,
at that time when I signed and stopped record, I did ready for start the road, but me just stopping on my trap. So I chose that label because I wanted to give the people some of what maybe them that have. You know what I mean? That'd be a different journey, but yeah, some have like I have 8 tracks on the album, 3 new tracks, and the other ones them kind of out there, but nobody really know them like that. So still I showcase them, you see me? So it's gonna be a nice vibe. You know what I mean? 2 raunchy songs on it. I know people like the slack song them, but the other songs them kind of, cool. Can listen to your yard and grown mommy and the kids them. But the
uh,
other two of them raunchy, 2 kind of sexual songs.
all right. So I think I don't. Is Butterflies the first release?
No, Butterfly is not really on the album, on the
No.
EP. No, it's just a single we recently released from a friend of mine. And we had some promotion as well. So like I tell you before, I have so many songs. Butterfly is just one, just because it's more current. But we have so many songs. Sometimes it's hard to even choose what to give to the radio disc jockeys, what to give, what to use to promote, because we have
Yeah,
so many songs.
yeah.
So
All right. So
yeah,
let's listen to Butterflies then. We're
yeah,
gonna hit
man.
this Butterflies right now.
A gem like you, yeah. There's only just been a few, yeah. Oh yeah. A gem like you, yeah. So rare, but you in that view, yeah. Yeah. Said I run into a girl this morning. Her chemistry just made me smile. Her presence was so heartwarming. The interaction was really worth the while. Now we're texting back and forth up in the DMs. OMG, girl, I'm loving this feeling. The more I get, the more I want AM to PM. Girl, let us make this thing a habit. What's the deal? You give me butterflies, a feeling that satisfies. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. Girl, you give me butterflies, this feeling I can't describe. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. So amazing, I can't help chasing. Hearts racing, I'm usually be hasting. If you replacing any other, I'm erasing. Ain't a rob, girl, your time won't be wasted. Girl, you got me excited. Every time you're passing my way. Oh yeah, just need your undivided. So easily you making my day. Girl, just like that. You give me butterflies. Feeling that satisfies. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. Girl, you give me butterflies. This feeling I can't describe. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. Girl, I cater to you once and all your needs. I'm the type to protect and lead, and never will I leave if times get rough. No, I will always provide you safety. I'm a man of my word, loyal and so faithful. I'm so grateful I met you, yeah. You give me butterflies, a feeling that satisfies. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. Girl, you give me butterflies, this feeling I can't describe. I wanna relive this one. I'm craving more, more. A gem like you, yeah. There's only just been a few, yeah. Oh yeah.
So did you write this?
Yeah. So hear the story behind that song, so from the other day, so much podcasts out there where bash women and the whole relationship vibes and how women are get hard and You know what I mean? I'm say, no, well, I want to switch it up a little bit, because, you know what I mean? Good women still exist, you know what I mean? So we still have to appreciate the few, which is a gem.
Yeah.
And,
True.
you know, I'm gonna write something where people who just a fall in love can still remember, say, it start from the happy vibes. You know what I mean? So that song here is basically a song when you just meet a girl, or you just get butterflies, you're excited. You know what I mean? So we shift it a little bit away from the negativity, which is, you know, a flood the internet recently. So
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. To give people, to remind people, say, yo, people, listen, good people still exist. Full
Yeah.
stop. Yeah,
And
man.
love is lovely.
Love is lovely. That feeling is so, you know what I mean? Tremendous. That's an awesome feeling.
Ah, so what
Yeah.
is your writing process like? Like did you write back in the day, or you just did covers?
All right. Back in the days when we used to write, like, used to be a bunch of women in the studio. And on our record, people, every man a chip in. You know what I mean? You write a song and every man a say, yo, use a liner. Check out that. Put in this. So I we write from then to now, I write my song. But back in the days, you used to have people who involved, like, you know, like put a liner or two or so.
Collaborators.
But in general, our period, I just me write for myself. Yeah. And when I read, I just lock away and just be a nerd and just write. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that they say people write based off of experience. The ones them come off of experience are the best songs. Them, is any of these like apart from you meeting a girl and fall in love or whatever? Any experience songs in there?
All right, let me tell you, me right still. Me right from experience, not necessarily from my views. But like if me
Oh,
around people, I mean I see things that are occurring in their life over the years. And of course, even when you listen to other people's life, you can relate it and put in the songs because it's relatable. But per se, when you talk about my personal life, no, me not really put my personal life because I go through so much. Me doesn't have, me, no, me just not feel like saying you want to put that darkness there out there. Me just leave it. You know what I mean? Me just all right, you know, if we go through a bad times, it's just all right, you know, pray over it. And for somebody, me need to forgive, me just forgive them and just, move
I
past it.
move
Me not really
on.
worry about it. Yeah. I mean, I really want to walk it. Because, when I sing about it for me, you can always have to sing about it and you relive the same experience in the song.
Yeah.
You can't bother about that.
Yeah,
So,
it keeps reminding you of what you just
yeah.
went through and you're trying to move past it.
Yeah, if you pass it, you pass it. You know, you just bust a prayer and just if you forgive somebody, you just do it and move.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some relatable stuff I put tonight, but not necessarily something with that serious. Like if I go through a breakup, no, I write songs when I write for my girl back in the days when I even release. No, when I actually explain where it go on and instead of you know what I mean. But no, I never put it out.
Yeah. Hey,
Cause I don't
kissy
really like
love.
negative. I like negativity. I like stay on the positive
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Although sometimes you have to touch on the negative, them and but I don't like it. It's not something I'm really dwell upon.
Because life experience is about the good and the bad, but yeah, you can't dwell upon it's like
No,
something happened in your past. Don't dwell upon the past.
no, you can't dwell.
Get out of the past and look towards the future. Like you say, if you need to forgive somebody, forget about it and just move
Move
forward.
along. Yeah,
Move
man, no
forward.
problem. Because you
Let's
know
be
what, like if it's about relationship, people don't understand the relationship. I think we still a deal with relationship like kids. You know what I mean? We just have to understand why when people go together as a two person, like a man and a woman, we basically get to know each other. You know what I mean? And we judge so hard sometimes from a past experience, and we expect that person to be like, oh, we want them, and it can't work. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
if you talk to somebody for me and it not work out, it shouldn't be in a bad note. It should have if we kind of learn, say, all right, then listen up. That person never really work out with it, and the reason was this. Sometimes it's a lesson for even you as the person learn from it for see if you can change yourself, for embrace yourself for something like that. Because
yeah,
sometimes we still a learn. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
True.
for me, we not take it negative.
Yeah,
No.
true. Right now, let's big up some people who are listen to you, watch you. Hey, Sonny Cook, big up yourself, what go
Big up
on?
Sanya.
Kissy love. Hey, I see you, 20. 20
She
bomb.
said 20. Big up.
Kiss and love. Yeah, yes, man. Go on, become yourself. Yes, man. You're inside of the traffic jam on Fire Fridays. DJ Howie Mix talking to Chico. Yes, man. The bad man. The bad no, not a bad man like that, but you know what I
No
mean.
badness. Yeah.
Bad musically in bad. Right? Like the one here. Hey, you know what me like that one here? Me not gonna lie.
This a for the wife them. Real wife them. Good girl.
Sure.
A Champa rhythm this, right?
No, we recorded for production washroom, but Sean Paul, Lady Saw, Wayne Marshall,
Mambo.
Mr. G, Fambo. No far with the dip on it. Tifa, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Tifa, yeah.
Sasko, no far with the dip on it.
Well, me call you a number one by your husband chart. Tell her mate she can't take you off. You a Bentley, she a Antcat. No time for hold. All real wives start pedal and wine. Now your man a treat your girl up to the time. Life a treat them girl they very unkind. Them said that them a goal you a diamond mine.
I'm a wifey, but them not ready.
Community mattress.
No mix up the real wife with the matey. Them girl them brighty. I stop on first lady. Yeah, no man never big them up them fabricate.
Them gyal a living in a loo, them gyal a living in a loo. So them a catch a man, all them a catch a flu. Living in a loo, them gyal a living in a loo. Smell green like a bunch of callaloo. Wifey, you your husband take to the altar. All them gyal they get is a Malta. Have with all your husband, you not falter. Firm like the rock of Gibraltar.
So is this foray into reggae, is that where you're going now? You're gonna stay there, or you're just doing a thing for
All
now?
right, well, me personally feel like people don't really get to hear my real talent in terms of like my vocals because my always a stingy. So this is the only avenue where I feel like people can actually hear me out. So like a couple years ago, there was a plan to do a reggae album and it never worked out. But I sneakingly do over the years, I sneakingly do like a few reggae tracks. I think I have about 12 reggae tracks up to date where people don't even know, but them out there. I even cover Chris Brown under the influence and Usher songs back in the days and thing. So yeah, it's something I consider say I want to do right now because I feel I'm mature enough to take on the reggae market, in terms of like, to embrace my audience because my audience mostly are some adults. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah,
if me for really go back in a dance, it's gonna be too raunchy for my audience. So I feel like somehow that's where I make a venture soon. You know what I mean?
that
Doing
makes
a
sense.
reggae album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does make sense because right now the market is flooded with the trap hall, and
Yeah.
yes, and trap hall is more raunchy for the young people
Young kids,
born in
yeah.
2000. So
Yeah.
yeah, your adult audience want something where they can hang out, listen to it with their kids or grandkids,
Yeah.
and feel good about the music.
I'm going to say something to like, what I mean? Musicians are musicians, what I mean? People, Jamaicans judge art, what I mean? Sometimes we're there, we're not, and them say we're not, and when you start the stuff, them start, find them fault. For me, I'm a musician, I'm a writer. There's no limit on where you can write and produce as an artist. I have songs that run through my fans where maybe get older or look and say, oh, why Chico got this? But I'm music and it's not only for one people me I sing. Me I sing for new audience and me I sing for my fan, for core
Once,
fans
yeah,
them. So I mean, wouldn't want nobody hear me I sing something I say, but why Chico do that? No, because what I mean, it's up to me. You know what I mean? And for sure people say we can do a little piece of that too, you know what I mean? Because there's no limits with music. You can just do what you want to respectively. And if you don't like that song, then just ignore it and go for where you like. You know what
exactly.
I mean? Because that's how music work. No
Yeah,
hard feelings. You know what I mean? So if when you hear a track out there and it's on raunchy and you like it, skip it. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Make somebody
yeah,
else who like it, like it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? No
yeah.
hard feeling.
No
You
hard
can't like
feeling.
every song.
that, that is why when you buy an album, there's
Mhm.
there's 12 or 16 songs on the album.
Exactly.
It's all songs are not for everybody. You
No,
just have to find the ones that you
you
like
like. Yeah,
and just enjoy.
work with it.
The,
Yeah,
work with it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you go.
yeah, that's
But yeah,
true.
man, reggae is something I'm really I consider recently still. Cause I like how my sound on it. When I do a
Oh,
reggae track, when I listen back, I say, yeah, I still don't feel like I do my 100% vocally on it yet, but I get in there. You know what I mean? Because I used to have the word for sing J, so I have to make the transition from sing J to singing.
into straight
Because
singing.
singing is a spiritual journey. You know, you have to put your heart and soul in it, and recording is the next journey again where you have to learn how to make the connection. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't you have a gospel song too?
All right, Singer J, would do a song with me, Singer J, Scatterboard, no, not Scatterboard, Scatter, um, wait, no, not okay, I mean, Craig from Voicemail,
Oh,
um, yeah, and two other singers. So I'm not sure if him released that, but for me, my journey, yes, I have a gospel song in the pipeline too. Not really a gospel song, but a song where I give thanks to everything God do me for give me and do for me over the years. You know what I mean?
inspirational.
Yeah. So people can relate to it and say, boy, for real, God really do a lot for me. Because some people don't realize that even the small things are something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not always money and only for bling and blang and not like that. Sometimes there's some small things, opportunities. Sometimes God put in your life some people who you know what I mean, carry
yeah,
you through, help you and direct you too. So it's not necessarily gaining from it like monetarily or anything like that, material. It's just sometimes God places some people in your life. You know what I
yes,
mean? And you just
that
have to
is
give
so
thanks for that too.
true.
Small things.
That is so
Yeah.
true. So in the next 5 years, where you want the reggae music to take you?
All right. For the next 5 years, me I'm gonna do some more production. The next 5 years, more be more than an artist. Because people don't know me as an artist, the people who know me already. But for who don't know, yeah, for the next 5 years, I'm gonna be more involved in music. I'm gonna do more production. I'll be more visible, like videos. I want to start tour. I want up
Yeah.
on the road for make people see me
See,
and get to
yeah,
know me. Because people always say me shy and me laid back and thing and but things like that happen when the more you do something and the more you excel. And the less
yeah,
you do it, sometimes it's come like you start all over again and over and over. That is why I'm gonna read the social media. I leave it out for people who wanted that. Me want to do my music. So I have my own studio, I record my own song, I write my own song, and that is where it is. But moving forward, for the next 5 years, like you say, you know what I mean, it's gonna be Chico doing more into music. More and try introduce some artists too. Come and see, I know a lot of artists who have big potential. And over the years, I always do that. I don't really talk about it, but I always introduce people. I always help people. Come I feel like it's something what you need to do. You can't get blessings and I share it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So for the next
True.
5 years, yeah, me I go still the music and I do bigger things. Yeah,
Bigger things.
bigger things.
So if you could collaborate with anybody from any genre of music, who would it be and why?
All right, for me still, weirdly thinking, it's just a connection. Like me, you know, I record for nobody. Sometimes I might sit down and say, I like to record with a person, but no, I record with nobody, when I get for perform a song. It's not gonna make no
Mm,
sense. Unless there's some numbers thing where that can expose me to an next genre.
yeah,
But like I said, me really want to record with the artist. Me that really like we have the connection where we can say, all right, me I go up on tour, I'm gonna partner with me, I'll go on the road or something like that. Would I prefer that? But there's so many talented people out there now. If me even call two, I just two. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But in a dancehall right now, with the collaboration with Maxica, with do Skilly, you know what I mean? With do with yeah, busy, with do be busy signal.
yeah. Busy.
That do a song with Idona.
I did
Um,
it, don't ya?
yeah. And weirdly, me I do a song with Bounty Killer. People think say rate Bounty Killer and still rate Bounty Killer. Um, female artist now. I do a song with Sensia. And I do a song with even what's her name?
Spice.
Spice too. Yeah, she's a bad artist. What's she name? Twinkle. I gotta
Oh,
do a song with Tanya
Jada.
Stevens. Yeah. And couple other artists, but just to name a few. Yeah, that's it for now.
No.
Internationally now, um, well, we don't know. It would just have to work out at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause right now, I'm not gonna lie, no disrespect to international. Me not really nobody really grab me.
Okay, okay.
Them bad, but them not and I like our time when them did bad.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
Yeah. So if I do a song with them and maybe because them the vibe is right, but no disrespect to them. It's just a different time where maybe people can say the same thing more dancehall.
That's
Cause
true.
yeah, it's not so like before. The energy different. So
It so is, and
mm.
another thing is they say that Afrobeat is taking over for dancehall. Do you believe that?
Well, the market bigger still, I wouldn't say that, but the more of a bigger, the market huge. You know what I mean? So it can look appear like that because the numbers it's a numbers based thing, you know, and they might make it another rate. For Jamaica, we may like have like what 2 to 3 million people in our country, what them say. So in Africa, you know, you have millions, maybe billion, I don't know, but a lot. So
Because
from that base, it look more bigger, but I wouldn't say them take it over, but them come go on, them go on with themselves.
yeah, Africa is its
Them
own
go on with themselves.
continent. Africa is
Yeah,
its own continent with so many countries in Africa, which
yeah,
yes, that's why it is
yeah.
that
It's
way. Yeah,
bigger
like
because me always wonder over the years, like we embrace Africa as where we come from. I mean, I always wonder how we as artists never really get signed in Africa and get big like one of them man, like Burna Boy or one of them man that we're at. Me always wonder that. Come here, say, "Ah, we black, them speak English to like we. Me, you have other African territories where continents where speak French and for them own language. But I feel like say, just like how the man could have big, we could have get signed over there and be as big as them too. Cause dancehall is love over there, but we still love under like a underground vibes. So
yeah,
yeah. But
and yeah, the Africans them do reggae. You know, Wizkids, like you say,
yeah.
Burna Boy, Stone Boy, them still do reggae,
Yeah,
dancehall.
the inspiration was from reggae, cause dancehall mostly. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Cause them love way over the years, but them just nobody never maybe take it to the level where we sign in Africa and get big over there, like huge. Artists get big over there, but you know the kind of big I talk about.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But no, I wouldn't say the numbers that I say it, but me not feel like that. I just know say music and them did have to get a break too. Cause too much talent over Africa. Them did need a break. So when I look on it, say them come take it over. But them are do their music for long and they need to get the break to so good vibes to them. You
Good,
know what I
good
mean?
vibes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me something. This song here, "Regretting" from 2020. The songs you sent, they're not
Yeah.
new.
No. They're not new, but nobody don't know them. Cause them not get promoted.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Regretting
gonna
no.
play. We're gonna play "Regretting" then.
Alright.
100 Grand Production. Girls will always ask for things that they think that they want, craving all the finer things and ignoring all the simple things. Says she want a good man, but when she get him, find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting, thinking that she can replace and find herself a better one. She want a good man, but when she get him, she find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting, thinking that she can replace him, find herself a better one. Hey, girls want it all and some hard to satisfy. I nowadays them cheating like the guy, and them start to compare, having multiple affairs. Gone are the days, no it's not a good look. Well, some of them creeping on the low, while some of them not care. It's obvious the feeling of that they know more that the analogy. You can't better rely upon astrology. You find a zone that match and think it would have be compatible. From the honeymoon phase pass, no longer she run back on me. If problem or stress start cause some animosity, them girl are quick to leave you alone. Say she want a good man, but when when she get him, find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting, thinking that she can replace and find herself a better one. She want a good man, but when she get him, she find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting, thinking that she can replace him, find herself a better one. There's a little saying, man, it's only your turn, so go and have fun, cause you not sure this long term. And next man soon take over your digger, get her skin burned. But man gotta be strong, prepare if you move right along. Them always have a backup plan, so don't make them trick you. Have a heap of male friends who them confide in or get you. Love alone can't keep a relationship, only respect, trust, and loyalty and patience. She want a good man, but when she get him, find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting, thinking that she can replace and find herself a better one. She want a good man, but when she get it, she find fault, but let him go for another man. To neglect it and end up regretting.
Nina B's loving it. Big up yourself in the Nina B. Loving that one.
Yeah,
From
big up Nina
Chico.
B. Love and love only.
Oh my goodness, the messages in the music.
Yeah.
As I said, go for you, you know.
Yeah, man, I still go for real, man. You know what? Like we talked about earlier, it's like experiences from other people. You know, females always say they want a man, and when them get him, them just find fault and leave. You know what I mean? Always
Yeah.
just find a fault and leave. Them not get,
And leave.
yeah,
Yeah.
them always leave. And one of my biggest thing right now, I always like if I go around, I'm just anybody, even people who don't know, like a baby mother, I always beg them, please. You gotta have a child. Please don't left the baby daddy. Please don't find a reason for left him. Work with him. Not perfect. But I always do that because it's something where we need to address. You know what I mean? Because ever so often, and then we always gonna get the blame, the men. You see me?
Yeah. Yeah.
We
That's
always get the end where people, the girls, them have really bad things to say. And sometimes it goes so, and sometimes it not go so. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was a song where me say, all right, you know, most time girls say them want a man now when them get it, them that's messed
yeah.
up. And
Yeah.
further down the line, when them get older, I'm look fantasy. You know, say that man, they're the real man, but
Uh-huh.
done
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. They
Done
said the
gone.
one who got away. They said the one who
Yeah.
got away because of their stupidity and
No,
foolishness. Yeah.
you see, one of the thing about it now, where females don't really understand, and me don't want to say it, and them come take it in the wrong way, but females have to understand, say, we have to teach them how to love we. Or for love men. Every man different. No man are the same. Yeah.
See,
No man can you can't tell my girl how to treat me because me I gonna want something different from she. Me I
yeah.
gonna want something different from she. And you
Yeah.
have got to teach her how she for deal with that. And if she's not teachable, there's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Understand? Once she's not teachable, that's it. Cause she gonna say you're controlling or something or of the sort. That's how it is.
Yeah.
But
They
ladies,
wanna
just take heed, man. Eh?
they want to know how they can find it. They want to know. I was going to get to that later, but go ahead and give them your YouTube or how they can find the music, because she's
All right,
asking
so
you.
So it's on all platforms basically. You know what I mean? You can find me on the Spotify. My Spotify account is Chico Dancehall, or you can look for Chico too. No Chico order, but I prefer it to Chico. But upon Vivo, so Chico Dancehall
Vivo.
Vivo.
Okay.
And Chico Dancehall all across the board. Chico Dancehall on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. You
Hey,
know what I
that
mean?
need to be Chico Dancehall mostly. Just
Chico
look for Chico
Dancehall.
Dancehall.
So you can go on YouTube and follow me too. Follow me, subscribe, like, comment. Chico Dancehall Vivo, and there's a Chico Dancehall also that I control. For the Vivo is controlled by um entities. So yeah, there's that
Oh,
Chico Dancehall that I do. So most of my songs would I put on because I can upload them myself. So the Chico Dancehall now is something that I can just upload anything, anytime.
anything too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's try to get to. We got a couple more because you sent me five. We played Butterflies. We played Regretting. What is Bad
Yeah.
Switch about?
All right, but switch now. All right, it's the same kind of vibe, Play it and then you hear it. Just play it.
Yeah, for the ladies, it's Chico. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I didn't wanna go. No, after me me plan for love one girl. From that me start up the dating. Been on a few, but this one girl made it time to put my faith in. We did a go on good, but things turn. I beg and keep asking for beer things. And true, she never get what she thinks she deserves. So she start wild out. Let me tell you how this sweet yes right now. Mama got beer, man, I text her like yo. Disrespectful and that shit like wow. That's why man have to switch up the thing, no lie out. If you walk away from woman too long, she don't move on. Stop like me when me no like her neither. To hey, disrespect, I'm not a subscriber. Other than you have to leave her from her. You should if you walk away from woman too long, she don't move on. Stop like me when me no like her neither. Hey, watch out the way she not apologize. Man, I reciprocate the love can be a sympathizer. Hey, see them switch the blame of them regular game. Put man to shame. Are them ultimate thing. Forget a free pass, say them lonely. So them can do the same. Watch ya now. Man in a them DM. 7 o'clock them get a GM. Good man in BS. Pick them up in at the BM. Cause them man say him lame. Have him weak in and domain. Get him with cheap a bad girl that you love in vain. Them a girl that not play. Bout them a boss bait. Buck him in a Starbucks. Cappuccino latte. Later on in a the belly ramp in a satay. Say she like them all, yeah. But if you walk away from woman too long, she don't move on. Stop like me when me no like her neither. To me it's respect, I'm not a subscriber. Other than you have to leave her from her. You should if you walk away from woman too long, she don't move on. Stop like me when me no like her neither. Hey, watch out the way she not apologize. Man, I reciprocate the love can be a sympathizer. If you walk away from woman too long, she don't move on. Stop like me when me no like her neither.
Nina is loving that. Hey, Shanette. Shanette, big up yourself. Long time. What's going on, girl?
Big up Nina and Shanette. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so like you listen now, it's the same kind of energy, you know?
Yeah.
Where may I advise the man, you know, the man might analyze the girl because they might involve. They might put so much in a woman and, you know, when they put so much in the woman, the woman them change from them and gone to hurt them. And some man know for deal with rejection.
Yeah.
So that song was basically a song where I try to refresh them, say, oh, listen, no, you meet them at the beginning and everything nice and them get to find something with them like them are cut. Or when them cut, you have to acknowledge them cut and reciprocate that and move on to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was about, you know, helping out the man in a sense for saying, all right, listen, brother, she not feel you work with her, she not feel you.
Yeah.
Move on to.
Move
You know, so
on.
easy. It's not so easy. And ladies, you know, have to be a little bit more considerate, you know, especially ladies who have kids, you know, have sons.
True.
You know what I mean? You don't want that for your son, so you have to think about that. But I don't think women think like that. You know what I mean? When a man investing time and money in things, you know, I mean, not condone nothing like that for say a man for hurt a female, but him hurt. And some people don't know if it hurt. And that's the problem. And you're not gonna know people till you know them. So my advice to the females too, we have to take some accountability. And if you don't like him, just leave him. Make him know, say, oh, listen, no, it's not like that, all right? Don't make him waste no time, effort, or money. Because ever so often, even recently, we hear a situation in Jamaica. I don't like, man, I kill. I don't know where to come from, but the fact that a man alive, a girl, is it not pleasing to me. You know what I mean? So
It's like the man them put the women on the endangered species list.
yeah.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy to
Yeah.
me. It's crazy,
Yeah.
but oh my
Me and you
goodness.
can't
I'm
solve
here
that.
for Jamaica.
But if I pray for the whole of the whole world.
All right, let's rock Fusey.
Yeah.
Girl out enough like sun, it's a research. After one night of fun, never turn out to go. Never did like.
Hey, by the way, Chris, VDJ Chris, the radio boss, every big you up, you know.
Big up my G.
Why you work so hard to get her? Then neglect her like the last man we left her. You know she gets so choosy. I don't be her feelings.
Oh, this one got a beat to it. This one got a beat to it.
She sweat you so you sweat her. So why? How does feel like using? So left the girl confusing. If you want to know why we got and go show, you're knocking on your brolly and you act like a bro.
Well, good in it, Shanette. We need to link up.
You have the quality, red flags. You're controlling, commanding, demanding behavior. That not gonna last out till morning. Your shape and your body turn good, but that alone not gonna keep the man. She wanna know why you work so hard to get her. Then neglect her like the last man we left her. Now she gets so choosy. I don't be her feelings moody. Look where you got to forget her. Your text said she sweat you, so you sweat her. So why? How this feel like using? So left the girl confusing. Man a woman thing no and a joke thing. You know financially stable what you smoking. The broke pocket thing to the girls them provoking. So them have enough man a juggle for the token. The liar one them and the nothing one we back a man friend. Them the road up on the phone and know the message them a send. Them too insecure we not like them energy. Jealous and disrespectful girl you know ready. Why you work so hard to get her? Then neglect her like the last man we left her. You know she gets so choosy. I'm up in her feelings.
Hey, DJ Chris, is the DJ coming in next?
You saw your sweater. So why? How this feel like using? So left the girl confusing. If you want know why we cut and go show, you're not in your brawling and you act like a bro. Bossy personality and you know face reality. Although you're sitting good, you have the quality. Red flags, you're controlling, commanding, demanding behavior. That not go last out till morning. Your shape and your body tan good, but that alone not go keep the man. She wanna know why you work so hard to get her. Then neglect her like the last man will left her.
Yes, I love that beat one. That one just give a different vibe because I'm a man who love the more faster music them,
Yeah,
this
the
one give
upbeat.
me a vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
The more upbeat one there.
Afrobeat style, you know?
Yes.
If you know this, most of the songs them is about a relationship.
Yeah.
This one was about the females them always wonder why men leave. Like after meeting them and after we get close, like
Yeah.
smash chance thing, we leave. But they do it too. But it's a thing where when you meet somebody, there's so many things that can lead up to that reason. You know what I mean? So if you meet somebody and you expect that you see them from the outside and look nice, suppose we as men, and we meet a lady now and she's nice. Hair don't look good, and when we get close to her, hair stinky or something. Just and we go on her 3-4 times, we get the same smell, and
Turn off.
she come like she not smell it. You know what I mean? But just to give an example, it can be anything, can be how she talk, you know what I mean? Can be how she always up on her phone, she can, that's a disrespectful thing, a red flag for we.
Yeah.
Just like we too, she can find the same thing with them. So that song basically she get choosy because Wolf man just come through and pass through and gone. But she not understand say something but she need to fix. You know what I mean? So she can hold somebody around her for a longer period.
And that's the thing, they never see they never see they never see the issues with them that they need to, and even if you try to help them to realize and understand it, they just ignore and
no, but the thing about it, like me not really bash women are women, but we as people in general, we have to know to take care of ourselves and present ourselves.
Yeah.
Same thing when you don't want for yourself, you can't give it to others.
Yeah.
And for me, sometimes we're not ready for certain things and we just push ourselves. Men do that too. We do it all the time. We're not ready. Come here, Bridget, and I know say, oh, they're not ready for no man. Them need to chill. Fix them life, them health, them hygiene. Enough things need to fix. You know what I mean? And sometimes when we go in a relationships and we're not ready for it, and we turn on people, we blame them and I realize that we need to fix ourselves first. You know what I mean? And just say it work. You know what I mean? You have to fix yourself.
We got independence, and we got like probably 2 minutes before we got to make our way to it. So let's hear some of independent.
All right.
Right and left hand. Me I wonder what some of them girl depend. Them use it like weapon. You one time better pray for the second. Yeah. Me hear some girl boast so them independent. And they beggy like what? Miss Bash well maintained so make them go and chat. Some girl just stop call, that's why them a get blocked. Me girl you can do you wanna hear anything you wear, girl you never have to bring it right back. Nobody can live by your name. Your money up, you nah no complain. You nah fi beg a boy, you nah fi beg a girl, you nah fi borrow clothes.
Chico, it was a pleasure having you tonight.
Yeah, man,
Respect, G.
Yeah, man,
it's
same
fun,
here,
man.
brother.
Yeah, make sure say when you drop that, we get it. We get
man,
some
definitely,
songs. We
man.
need to talk to you again about that when it drop.
Yeah,
right.
man.
So give out your social media again so the people can.
All right, so the social media is ChicoDancehall all across the board. You want to find me? It's harder for put in Chico because too much Chico over there. I know a long time we rock the name, you know. I don't know so much people just come jump on but the Chico, I gotta know. But ChicoDancehall, all right? That is it.
Chico
Instagram.
Dancehall. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.
Yeah.
Have a blessed evening, Chico. We'll talk to you next time.
Manners and respect to all of the massive in Atlanta. Big up. Manners
All
and
right,
respect. Yeah,
everybody.
man.
Have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. All right, take care.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Any man can beat them berry cherry. From you have no funny then down with you. Girl, you no stay like them. You no beggy, or you own you a spend. Girl, you no give.
Don't touch that down, bro.
24/7 around the world non-stop. This is Listen to Us Radio.
Alexa, play Listen to Us Radio. Your voice, your music, your station. Tune in to Listen to Us Radio with the Alexa skill, bringing you fresh hits, real talk, and the pulse of the community 24/7. Just say, Alexa, play Listen to Us Radio, and let the sound take over.
Wagwan Promotions presents Rhythm ATL. It's the all-new vibe, Rhythm ATL, at Flow ATL every second Thursday. 2196 Cheshire Bridge Road, Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia. Rocking to an international vibes of music and every genre. It's Rhythm ATL.
Tell it to your neighbor. Tell it to your friend. Matter of fact, you can tell it to the world. If you need to get your business recognized, advertise with Listen to Us Radio. Listen to Us Radio. We have the best rates that will get your business the airtime it deserves. Give us a call at 954-947-1664 or 954-348-8749 for your quote today, so you can have your business booming tomorrow. Now, back to the music.